When do you know when is the right time to stop using prop firm and actually invest in your own account? Now, this is a question I had since I started trading. I've been trading for almost a year now, and I've been wanting to basically figure this out for the longest. And I really do think it depends on the person and where you are in your trading journey at the moment. But what I've learned is, and when I figured out it was the right time, because I made the switch about, I want to say about 2 weeks now, and I think that it's probably the best decision I've made in my trading journey so far. One of the first things I would say is starting off on prop firms is one of the best things you could do for your trading journey, because that gives you the opportunity to learn the skill of trading without risking so much capital up front. Now, most prop firms are going to run you under $100. That is plenty. That is enough money to start your trading journey before putting thousands of dollars, or even, whatever you put into a live account. That's your real money that you're going to be in drawdown in a live trade or going to be making profits. But we don't want to lose so much money in the beginning. That's the goal. The goal is to lose the minimal amount we possibly can, because that's how you keep your trading journey sustainable, and that's how we win in the long run. So starting with a prop firm is 100% a must. I wouldn't suggest anyone put any money into a live account the minute they start trading. Now, what happens after that money goes into the prop firm and you're trading and stuff? Basically, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're not jumping from prop firm to prop firm to prop firm, account to account to account. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you don't want to play the accounts too safe, but you don't want to treat it like you're gambling, because if you treat it like you're gambling, you're gonna transition that behavior right on over to your live account. So that is a habit you do not want to start from the jump. And I think prop firms target that emotional, psychological part of the brain that treats it like gambling. So you don't want to treat prop firms like it's gambling. I know there's a lot of people online that say risk big, do this, but you definitely don't want to risk. You want to come up with a plan. That is the number one thing. You want to come up with a plan on how you're going to first pass your account, and second, receive your first payout. Once you've received your first payout, whether that's going to be a minimum payout of 500 or a maximum payout of 1,000, you want to start thinking about how you're going to fund your actual live account with that prop firm payout. That's the mindset I had, and basically that's how I did it. I received my first payout and I put it right into a live account, and I've been trading that live account for about a week now. And I think this brings me to my second point. I think once prop firms start to become limited based on your strategy, that's when you know that it's time to actually start investing in your own thing. So the reason why I say that is, I trade well. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I would consider myself a real disciplined trader. I trade well, but I realized that while trading prop firms, it restricts me. It kind of forces you to gamble in a way where you're trying to reach a certain amount of profit with a certain amount of consistency. So it's like you're limiting your skill so that you could receive a payout. And the biggest thing I've noticed since I started trading my personal account is that the money you make is yours. You can withdraw as much as you want, as little as you want, anytime you want. And I think that takes away the strain of like, all right, 5 more days. Because what happens is a lot of traders begin, say the week good, they're trading really well, and then say it's a 5-day minimum trading day before you reach a profit. And then what happens is someone will be on that 4th day, and right before they hit that trade out, that payout, their psychological gets all messed up, and then they blow the account right before reaching that payout, because your brain isn't in the mode of I'm gonna trade well. You're gonna think about profit, which is one of the easiest way to fuck up your psychology when it comes to trading, is thinking about the money. And I think that's how prop firms get you. You know, not allowing daily payout increases that dopamine when it's time for you to hit that 5th day or whatever minimum days they have to receive a profit, to receive a payout. And that is something I've learned with prop firms, and that is another big sign that I would say. If you guys feel like trading prop firms is really limiting your skill and you could be gaining a lot more, like if you see you're constantly winning but you're just not hitting their profit targets or their, you know what I'm trying to say, like I think you have a higher win rate, you show discipline, I think you should start looking into get funding your own account. But as I said, that only comes after you have received your first payout from prop firm and prove to yourself that you're a profitable trader. Now, some people, you know, want to wait 2 payouts, 3 payouts, which is also completely fine. I'm still trading prop firms, but my primary account is my live account. So that's where I'm putting all my energy, and you know, I'll probably copy trade my prop firm accounts on my phone or whatever, but my main account goes to, my main thing is my live account. So I think those are some of the biggest signs you're gonna know if you're ready for prop firms. I mean, if you're ready for a live account. And I think that, you know, prop firms are amazing because, you know, you get to leverage capital that you don't have up front. So it's such a great investment, such a low barrier to entry for trading, and that's amazing for beginner traders. But it gets to a point where prop firms do benefit off of people gambling, and I think that you know, that is something you should always have in the back of your mind. This isn't for the long run. Like, you're not gonna make 10K a month with a prop firm. Now, I'm not saying specifically you can't, because you can, but it's gonna be very hard because prop firm in itself, and you know, the orthodox day trading rules are gonna be so different. Like, you're gonna have to treat prop firms versus live accounts so different. Like, you cannot take the rules of a trading account you cannot take the rules from a live account and a prop firm account and mash them together and think that you're gonna get the same results, because you're not. And I'm speaking from experience because this is my 2nd week trading a live account, and I will say the psychology, the overall feeling of trading that account is so much different. So overall, guys, I think as a day trader, you're gonna naturally know when the time is ready. This is kind of just a video to show my personal experience on how I made that transition and when you guys will know, and just to share some pointers. As I said, this channel is to share my trading journey along with you guys, so you guys could, you know, have somebody to relate to. And I think, you know, you guys will gain some value from this video. And if you do, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and leave a comment. I'll catch y'all in the next video. See ya.